Hi guys and welcome back. I'm Matt and of course that's Josh. We make up 2/3 of the Nerd Corner and today we're going to be talking about Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. This movie is generating a lot of Oscar buzz.
Going into 2014, I was thinking to myself, what movies are there going to be watched? But man, was I wrong. And Birdman is another slap in the face on why I was so wrong about 2014. Now,
great year for movies.
Great
Just
year.
Absolutely fantastic year for movies.
Definitely. I mean, we had a great summer and an even better fall and winter season. Now, Birdman, for those of you who don't know, is a movie starring Michael Keaton, Edward Norton, directed by Alejandro Innaritu. And basically, it focuses mostly on Michael Keaton from his perspective, but it also bounces back before Emma Stone and Edward Norton. One thing that you're going to notice right off the bat about this movie, before we go into plot, is that it feels like one continuous journey because all the cuts are so well done in the editing process.
They are so slim. This is such a clean movie. Like the edit, like the people who edited this and the director, I give you mad props for this because it is, like you said, it looks like one continuous take the entire way through. So a little bit about plot, right? The plot is, for those of you who don't know, is about Michael Keaton. It's very meta plot.
Definitely.
It's about Michael Keaton, and he was a star of Birdman, the Birdman.
Batman.
Yeah, exactly. It was he's like Batman. He's a superhero. He's the original superhero, and he's listening to all these different things like Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, and they bring up the Avengers and they bring up Jeremy Renner. But this is a movie about a washed-up actor who is going off of the summer blockbuster. He doesn't want to do that anymore. He wants to be considered a serious thespian. So what he does is he writes, directs, and stars in his own stage play, and he hires Edward Norton to be an actor and Naomi Watts.
Who he didn't plan on. He didn't
plan on it. And he hires Naomi Watts in this movie, Emma Stone's in this movie, and the insanity just goes from there. By the end of this movie is a crazy plot. It is not too crazy that you can't follow it, but it just
enough to make you want to watch the entire thing.
It just blows my mind how good this plot is because it's very self-referencing the different actors and the different they're playing themselves almost, but it's like they're playing almost like caricatures of them.
That I would say that they're definitely their own characters, but their plots and their backstories highly revolve around real life situations, like Edward Norton being considered this really pretentious, almost self-idolizing actor who thinks he's the greatest ever and that he's truly art. And then Michael Keaton feeling like he was downplayed for playing Batman and doing enough serious roles for that. I would say the standout stars, okay, granted Michael Keaton, fabulous job, but let's not forget how strong the acting is out of everybody. We start off with Zach Galifianakis being hilarious as always.
Just killing it, man. Zach Galifianakis took us in a new direction, and
Definitely.
we got Emma Stone. Emma Stone was a fantastic addition.
Bouncing off of Amazing Spider-Man 2 and then doing that, if she had a bigger role, I would give her Actress of the Year. She
brought such raw emotion to the character, and she plays Regan Thompson's daughter in the movie. She plays Michael Keaton's daughter, and she gives such raw emotion of just this jaded daughter, this teenage, kind of 20-something daughter, and she's just straight out of rehab, and he's dealing with all this stuff. Edward Norton is respected as a serious actor in this movie, but he is very hard to get along with. Michael Keaton, on the other hand, isn't respected as a serious actor, but he's made it. So their journeys are kind of parallel. They're kind of one is trying to be a serious actor but has already made it, and the other one is a serious actor but is trying to make it.
Yeah, definitely two sides of the same coin kind of thing. Very different, but kind of, like you said, similar characters. But man, Edward Norton, I haven't seen him this good in a while. Like
Edward Norton said in an interview, he said this is his most creatively satisfying role, and that just speaks.
And it
volumes.
feels it. He almost oozes off that screen into you, and it just, you feel like, you know, the kind of energy you get from a live performance. It's very hard to replicate that same energy. You know, like when you see the film of a play, you know, it's kind of hard to replicate that. But this movie does such a great job of capturing the essence of what it is to be an actor or an actress, and it wraps it up in this nice, neat little package and hands it to you as a gift.
I feel like this movie is for movie fans. I feel like this is the movie that if you like acting, if you love acting, storytelling, cinematography, this movie was made for you. I feel like the director wasn't making this movie just to make a movie. He made a love letter to cinema in this film, to cinema and theater. You know, even like you were talking about this earlier. You said that when we first saw this, you said, I want to see that play.
Yeah.
And you were excited about the play. The play had a good storyline, and all the actors did great on the play, and then backstage, and then when they're on stage, they just kill it. And just, you know, this movie, it gets a little crazy at the end. That's the only like kind of weird thing about the movie. But even that is still a fantastic like addition to the movie.
Definitely, man. I mean, it's hard. It's hard thinking about this movie and not wanting to see it right this instant right now. Like, just stop it, walking away from this review and go watching it. So if you haven't seen Birdman, I am pleading with you, watch this movie. Definitely one of the best of the year in a year filled with many amazing movies. I didn't know Alejandro before this movie. I guarantee you I will see his next film. I didn't know much about Michael Keaton before this movie. I guarantee you I will see his next film.
Michael Keaton is back, baby. He is on top, man. He is so good in this. And I can't even just say Michael Keaton's good in this.
No.
Edward Norton kills it. Emma Stone kills it. Naomi Watts kills it. Zach Galifianakis kills it. These side characters, they just absolutely help this movie. If you love cinema, if you're a cinema fan like me and Josh, and you just love, you're just a cinephile. If you can be defined as a cinephile, this is the movie for you. This is the movie you've been waiting for. Is it the best movie of 2014?
And that is going to be highly debated.
That is very debatable. I can debate either side. I will tell you this: I don't think it's the best movie of 2014. It is close, though. It is up there.
Very close. There. Like it's pulling on the shirt coattails of number one, and if it isn't number one,
it is just such a fantastic movie. I highly recommend you guys go see this movie. It is just it's everything that you can want in a film. It's almost perfect. It's almost a perfect movie. There are a couple faults with it. You can nitpick it. You can nitpick any film. You can nitpick this. Just a great film, like I said, for cinema lovers.
Definitely.
So what are your final thoughts on it?
You said it exactly right. I mean, I think we said enough about this movie, so if you haven't, check it out. I've been Josh. This is Matt. We're the Nerd Corner. Hey guys, let us know what you thought about our review. What did you think of Birdman? Should Michael Keaton win the Oscar? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked our review, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more great content.